Good morning and welcome to day 3 in Chiang Rai. Today is unfortunately our final day, but we have arguably saved the coolest experience for last. So we are going to head in there now and show you guys where we are. Okay, so it's actually 5 for 1. We thought we were coming here to visit one tribe. We're actually visiting 5. So we are visiting the ARA tribe, the Lumix or Yao tribe, the Lahu tribe, the Kayur, and then lastly the long neck Karen or Kayan tribe. So it's a 5 for 1. I'm now 5 times more excited than I already was, so let's get into it. So we truly feel like we are out in the middle of nowhere, and we kind of are. I'm a little over dramatic and I'm constantly on the lookout for snakes and scorpions and spiders and all the things that you typically find out here. One thing luckily we don't have to look out for anymore is tigers. We will touch a little bit more on that further into the video. We no longer have to worry about tigers roaming around in this area. They're a little bit further out, but we certainly used to.
How cool. So I think we made it to the first village, which is the ARA Village. I believe they're known for big silver headpieces, although I don't really know too much about it. So let's go learn something.
Handmade? Yeah, handmade.
Handmade?
Handmade?
Wow! You make?
Yeah. Handmade? You. Yeah.
Wow!
Handmade? You.
Wow!
Ooh. Handmade?
Yeah. Your one is very beautiful. God, I feel so bad. I literally want to buy something off of everyone, but this is the first of all 5 tribes, and I already feel so bad that I can't buy everything.
Aka dancing.
Aka
Dancing.
dancing. You show me? Oh, he said okay. That was fun. I really tried to seize the moment just then. Getting up and playing those musical instruments was definitely out of my comfort zone, but when are we ever going to get the opportunity to do this again? Literally never, so seize the day.
We just got into the Yao Village. Yao, I think that's how you pronounce it. I believe this is a seesaw. I don't know what else you would use it for, but I suppose the kids here have to have some sort of entertainment. Maybe it isn't.
No, I think it is.
The fact that it turns that way, I would assume so. This kind of reminds me of like a movie set from the old Robin Hood movie. It literally feels like we're in Robin Hood in the middle of the jungle forest. I can't wait to see what's up here. So we just came up the hill here into this new tribe, and we found this gentleman down here actually making cups out of bamboo. I've never seen anything quite like it. They're really good quality. I think we're going to buy a few. Very beautiful.
We just brought these beautiful bamboo mugs, I guess you would call them, from this lovely lady here. We got 3 of them to take home as gifts for family members.
How cool.
I'm excited.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Any more little? No? Oh, you want one? You want candy? Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Just behind me is actually a school, and I just heard all the kids singing in English. They're obviously trying to learn some English. It's really cute.
So this lovely lady has just handed me a stack of brass rings, which is typically around the necks of the long neck Karen woman, and this is so heavy.
We lift weights at the gym. I would say it's at least, well, yeah, Sam does mostly. I would say that's at least 5 or 6 kilos. That's insane.
It's so heavy, huh? Oh my goodness. What? I can't even move. So, this is what I would look like if I was part of this tribe. However, although heavy and probably a pain in the butt a lot of days. These rings used to serve a very important purpose. So, thousands of years ago, literal tigers roamed in the areas in Myanmar and northern Thailand where the Karen people resided, and too many of the women in the village were getting killed by tigers, by literal wild tigers. So the leader of the village made the women wear brass rings around their necks to protect them from the tigers and to prevent the extinction of the Karen people. Eventually he decided that he quite liked it, and once the tigers weren't as much of a threat, the tradition was maintained. Nowadays it's definitely to uphold tradition and culture, and a little bit for tourists as well, but there is a lot of history behind the brass rings around the necks.
So just touching on what Sam said there, it's a misconception that it actually raises the head and makes the neck longer. Instead it actually pushes down and crushes the chest and rib cage to give that look. Quite uncomfortable if I'm being honest, but I'm sure you would get used to it.
Okay, so the rings around the neck is reserved for women only. Nowadays, children still wear the rings, and rings get added with age up until they are 15. When the girls are 15, they are given a choice as to whether they want to maintain the tradition, I guess, of their ancestors, or stop, because once they're older than 15 and more rings are added, they can't be removed because the neck can't withstand the weight on its own after 15. With that amount of rings added. 15, they get to make the choice as to whether they want to keep doing it or take them off. One. I have more. It's okay. One for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so when we were researching the Karen long neck tribes in Chiang Rai, there was mixed opinions. Some people think that it's okay, some people think that it's not okay. The question is whether it's ethical or not. Now, I want to touch a little bit on how and why the Karen people are actually here. So, thousands of years ago, they fled Burma, which is now Myanmar, due to military and ethnic conflicts in the area. It just wasn't safe for them where they were anymore. So they fled south down into northern Thailand. Because of that, a lot of the people living here, some of them have immigrant status, but some of them are here illegally. And the only way for them to make an income is to come and visit them, pay the fee to get in, and buy souvenirs. Does it feel a little touristy? Yes, but this is these people's livelihood. People say it's like a human zoo. In the zoo, the idea is that the animals would flourish better in the wild. Set them free, they don't deserve to be caged. These people don't have any other choice. They can't go back into Burma, so their only option is to stay here and work on their craft and live their life. They're all incredibly happy, but the only way for them to make money is for you to buy souvenirs and come and see them. So there's kids everywhere. I'm really thankful that we made the decision to come here and to visit the tribes and to purchase a bunch of stuff for gifts back home.
Okay, we're about to walk back down the hill and get on with our day. That sums up our time here with the Union tribes in Chiang Rai. Guys, if you find yourself in Chiang Rai or anywhere in northern Thailand, look for an experience like this. Support them, learn something, experience it all. We'll see you next week. Peace.